Hey, Robert Gordon, Cloak Slow here. Today we're going to be making jump ropes. Okay, we're going to be using garbage bags. Now these are outdoor. This is a large garbage bag. You can see it's as wide as the table. You can also use small ShopRite bags and tie them together as well. Today we're going to use, what I use to make one jump rope is you could probably use one bag per jump rope, especially for a smaller child. For someone who's like 6 foot tall like myself, you probably need a bag and a half. What I did was I cut these into fourths. 1, 2, 3. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 quadrants. Okay. All right. And here's one of the quadrants. All right. So you see it's a small quadrant here. What you're going to start off with is you're just going to start off making knots, far apart as you can. Okay. The knots are going to be there to help give it a little bit of weight. All right. So you notice that about 4 inches apart. Then you keep going. And like I said when I do my other videos, no rush here. Take your time. Because remember, this is going to be a piece of equipment that you're going to use, and if you make it nice, it'll last a lot longer. So take your time. Okay. Okay, so here we go. It's just a small section. And then basically what you're going to do from here is you're going to take a piece of tape. And what I like to do is wrap one piece of tape in between each knot. Again, this is going to give it a little weight. It's going to help marry the garbage can together a little bit. All right, so 1. And if you have a little bit of a bigger distance between the 2 knots, that's fine. Put 2 pieces of tape there. Use as much tape as you want. All right. But I'm not a wasteful guy, so I use just enough so that I don't have to waste my tape and I have more of it to use later on a different project. Okay. So here's when I put 2 knots in between the two tape lines in between the knots. Here I only do 1 because it's a little bit closer together. Okay, here I'll probably put 2 again because it's a little bit far apart. Okay. Now again, if you do not have a jump rope at home, this is what you do. You make your jump rope. You make your equipment. There's so many other videos out there, so I encourage you, if you just have shopping bags and you want to make this jump rope out of shopping bags, then Google make a jump rope out of shopping bags. I'm another phys ed teacher like myself, made one out of shopping bags, and I'm sure something will come up on the video. All right, now what I would do is I would add it. I would do this, 4 times. And then I would tie the ends together. Tie the ends together and then tape them off. All right, here's one I just did. That side I finished. This side I just taped together. I just tied together here. So where you tied it together is where that you would put some tape to kind of help keep it together. When you're tying a knot, you're just trying to double knot there. And again, you could probably make 1 jump rope per garbage bag if you cut it out properly. Now, if you have smaller garbage bags, you just might need 2 garbage bags for every different one. So I tied one on here. This one I'm going to tie in knots again, just like I did that first one. All right, try to keep it as close as you can. If it's not close enough, you just untighten it a little bit or loosen it and bring it right where you want it. This was the first jump rope I made, and it was a little too short for me because I wanted to make it for myself so that you guys can see me using the piece of equipment that I actually use to make. Because like I've always said in gym class, I would never ask you to do something that I wouldn't do. Everything you guys have done in phys ed class, I have done. Okay, so there we go again. So now just going to tie off, I'm going to put 1 piece of tape in between each knot, and then I'll have my jump rope. Okay, so no need to fear. If you don't know how to make a piece of equipment, or you don't have a piece of equipment, all right, there's a lot of videos out there that are very helpful. Okay. That'll teach you how to make different equipment. All right, so let's start jump rope. All right. I encourage all of you at Robert Gordon to make a jump rope. You know, jumping rope is a good cardiovascular exercise. And when we talk about cardiovascular, what are we talking about? What body systems are we talking about when we talk about cardiovascular? Well, cardio stands for heart, and vascular stands for your lungs. So cardiovascular. So anytime you're doing a jogging, biking, jump roping, it's a good cardiovascular exercise. Here's your jump rope. All right, I'll show you another video tomorrow. Actually using the jump rope and doing different things with the jump rope. All right, stay active. Robert Gordon, Coach O signing out.